Hi there, hi, good morning everyone. This is Liz Davis. I am a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I help busy women fix their bloating, painful digestion, IBS, reflux, any kind of associated hormone problems or chronic fatigue and so on, which can quite often be tied back to what's going on in your gut. And I do this with state-of-the-art testing, gut testing, hormone testing if we need it, any other testing we might require, and then dietary and lifestyle upgrades to bring things gently back into balance for you and get you feeling really good again. So sometimes we don't really need to look too far to find a remedy for our ailments. Sometimes we've got plenty already in our kitchen cupboards. So I'm just going to do a quick rundown of 4 of my favourite herbs and spices, which I use all the time, and they are really beneficial. They don't only taste good and are very versatile, but they actually do get to the nitty-gritty of what is going on in your gut and can really help things to improve. So for example, some herbs and spices can be really good at increasing your bile flow. So if you find you feel a bit wonky or a bit sick or whatever after eating fatty foods, those kind of things could be really useful for you. Also, some of them really get to work very well on your gut lining as well, so they can really help to beef your gut lining up, which is often a really big area that we focus on when we're trying to improve someone's gut health. And also they're obviously great for your microbiome as well, and your gut bacteria really love all those different spices, and they've got so many uses that it's always a good idea to use them very liberally anyway in your cooking. But here are 4 that I find particularly useful that you might want to have to hand in your cupboards. So first up is fennel. You can use the seeds or the actual fennel bulb. The bulb is brilliant for making into things like soups or salads. Soup's generally better if your gut's feeling a bit beleaguered. Salads as well, obviously better in the summer. But yeah, that's really great for, it's a really good gut all-rounder. So the seeds, for example, you might have noticed in Asia, or if you go to an Asian restaurant, they're often served out, after your main course, because chewing on the seeds actually helps your digestive processes. But you can also get fennel tea bags as well. Those are really beneficial. So again, very versatile and a nice kind of addition to your diet that you can get used to using very liberally. It's actually been proven to be antifungal, antibacterial and anti-inflammatory. So there's 3 big pluses there, and lots of ways that it can help your digestion to feel much better. So next up is chamomile. Chamomile, it's everybody's favourite herbal tea, really. I think it's so relaxing, and it's great for before you go to bed. So lots of people use it for that purpose, to relax you and help you to sleep better. But it's also actually really great for your digestive health as well, which not so many people know about it. And but it can be used for that as well. So if you, for example, end up with stomachache or anything, if you just have 3 really small cups of chamomile tea, one after the other, actually very soothing and can alleviate a lot of gut problems. Again, it's been proved to be anti-inflammatory, is really useful for alleviating symptoms like diarrhea, and can even inhibit the development of stomach ulcers. So it's really quite powerful and something to get on board with, because not only that, but it's also supporting your gut brain axis and helping you feel more relaxed. So that is always good when we're talking about gut health. So next up is ginger. Ginger is super well known for anything to do with nausea, so morning sickness or travel sickness, etc. Again, it's really easy to use as a tea, for example. You can use the fresh root and have it chopped up and added to stir fries or soups. You can even make an infusion out of chopped up ginger if you want to. Just add it liberally everywhere. It's really anti-inflammatory as well, and really good for just a whole laundry list of symptoms. So apart from nausea, because it's really good for that as well. But yeah, adding it liberally is really a very beneficial thing to do for your gut. If you're someone who suffers with SIBO, if you know SIBO is your issue, it's really great for your gut motility as well. Normally we use it in supplement form for SIBO and motility, but adding it to your cooking is always really beneficial as well. So next up, number 4 is cumin, which is, I use tons of cumin all the time. Use it a lot in curries and chilies and soups and things like that. It's got a lovely earthy flavour, but it's actually really beneficial for your digestion as well. So if you, again, add it to whatever you want to, whatever cooking you want to, if you're making a casserole or curry or anything like that, it can work. It's really good at helping you to break down those harder to digest foods, so beans and lentils. And if you think about it, cumin is just naturally added to those kind of foods anyway, traditionally, and there is a reason for that. It's because it actually does help you to break down those foods and process them more effectively. So again, a good one just to have in your cupboard. Use it liberally. It's not hot or anything like that. You can use lots of it, and it's super beneficial. Okay, so those are 4 different herbs and spices that you can use that you've probably got hanging around in your cupboards anyway. And yeah, so use them liberally and don't hold back on that front, certainly. Okay, so I hope you found that useful, and if you did, do like and share, and I shall see you next time. Okay, bye.